The obstacle course will teach you how to move through the world. Use the basic movement keys to move forward and back and side to side. Use the mouse to turn and look up and down. Hold down the run key to run. Press escape at any time to exit training.
Hello everybody, this is Mr. Cliftron, and sorry that this is such a weird intro. Typically I like to start off the series by getting the full game intro and everything, but unfortunately, because of the way Ghost Recon, which yes, this is Ghost Recon, works, the intro and main screen are kind of a different setting or graphic setting than the actual game. I fixed that with XSplit by after the game has started recording the game, but it's not gonna let me actually show the intro sequence. I will eventually get the intro sequence to work. I will show that maybe I'll actually, you know what, I'll figure it out and it will still play at the beginning of this. But yeah, that's why I'm starting currently in the middle of this training exercise. So that's why you're hearing me talk now. Anyway, welcome to Ghost Recon. Now let's get started. So I've set up my...
In addition to standing upright, you can crouch and go prone. When you're on the battlefield, keeping your head down is a good way to avoid getting shot, and your own shots will be more accurate if you're lying down. Practice changing your stance using the stance up and stance down keys. Go prone and crawl under the barbed wire.
Yeah, so I've changed some of the keys. During my practicing, I found it a lot easier to use some other things. But
when
yeah.
you're standing still, you can peek around obstacles. Press the left and right peek keys and practice using the barrier. Remember, the smaller the target you present to the enemy, the harder you are to hit.
I can see you. I can see you. Well, I can't see anything, but anyway, I actually want to see something really quickly. Oh, whoa. What did I do? I did something weird. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So you can actually go out and look at your yourself. Sort of. Wait, why isn't it working? Okay. So if you hit F2 and then F1, you can go through and look at the different views and everything and see like kind of where your character is. So in this case, as you can see, I mean, I'm kind of sort of out in the middle of like just the area. So I mean, technically I'd be exposed even when I did that. But that it's just one little hint that I found out about.
Open doors using the action key. Try to avoid standing directly in front of a door when you open it. It makes you a prime target for whoever's on the other side.
Anyway, just to get out of the way. But yeah, so I went and searched little tips because
This is the small arms range. Here you'll learn how to fire a rifle and a pistol. The assault rifle is your primary infantry weapon. Aim at a target and press the fire key to shoot. Notice how the reticule changes size as you move and fire. The smaller the reticule, the more accurate your shot will be. Practice hitting the targets downrange. If you run out of bullets, change magazines with the reload. The sniper rifle is equipped with a scope for long-range shots. Press the zoom key to cycle through the scope's zoom levels, or use the mouse wheel for continuous zoom control. Practice hitting the long-range targets.
Yeah, so I changed a lot of the actual controls. Oh, I gotta reload. So like in this case, I switched it so now my right mouse button does the zooming, which is like kind of how I'm used to it anyway. It really was very kind of unintuitive the way a lot of this was set up, but I mean, when you look at all the different controls, it's kind of crazy for this
In addition
time.
to his primary weapon, every soldier can carry one secondary. You can switch between the primary and secondary by pressing the switch weapons key. Switch to the pistol and practice hitting the short-range targets.
Let's see. So yeah, like with the secondary weapon, you can't necessarily zoom in, I guess, unless it has zoom capabilities. I want you. There we go. But it is pretty quick and handy to use. Let's see here. Guess I can't go in here, can I? Oh yes, I can. Yeah, but I'm gonna go this way and follow the red line. Because red lines are very cool.
This is the grenade range. Here you'll learn how to tap the fire key to toss the grenade a short distance, or hold and release the key for a long throw. Notice that the reticule doesn't change size. Grenades will go exactly where you throw them. But you tap the fire key to toss the grenade a short distance.
Yeah, so let's just say that the tutorial is kind of stupid.
Notice that the reticule doesn't change size. Grenades will go exactly where you throw them, but you'll need to learn to take the arc of your throw into account. Practice lobbing grenades over the low wall in front of you, or hitting the targets in the far building.
Yeah, I don't know how that first one didn't kill him, because it was like right next to him. But anyway, so yeah, you can just kind of aim your grenades and things, and that, okay, that was interesting. But yeah, so like the, this is actually, it's not that difficult, it's more just kind of getting the aim right and distance. So you just have to like kind of take the time to figure out the angles and stuff, even though, you know, I'm not going to say it. Ignore me. I'm just having a stupid moment. Can I get him? Yeah. Anyway. Now we'll continue on.
Press the fire key to launch a grenade. The standard grenade launcher needs to be reloaded after every shot. Grenades fired from grenade launchers explode on impact, so don't try to bounce them around corners.
So this is otherwise known, of course, as the noob tube, because it's nubular and tubular. But yeah, this is definitely not a bad way to take out your enemies. Yes, that is the correct term. But yeah, so this is kind of just giving you the basic stuff.
This is the rocket range. Here you'll learn how to fire anti-tank rockets. Press escape at any time to exit training.
I know that like this is kind of the boring part, but it really is. I mean, it's helpful to kind of refresh your memory and the stuff. And
notice how the rocket reticule differs from the rifle and grenade reticules. With rockets, you can't fire the weapon until the reticule reaches its minimum size. Wait for the reticule to converge, then press the fire key. The standard rocket launcher needs to be reloaded after every shot.
Yeah, see, I forgot the reloading part. But, I mean, for the most part, like, this, it's all just basic stuff. I mean, it's just going through, it's like, yeah, this is how you use a weapon, and this is how you walk, and this is how you sprint. But, so, like, a lot of it was
the only way to destroy a tank or other
armored
vehicle is with an anti-tank rocket. So be sure to equip your team with them if the mission briefing indicates you're going up against armor. And remember that rockets have a backblast. If you fire a rocket when there are friendlies standing behind you, you'll take them out as well.
Don't know how I didn't die there, but I will go with it. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like in here that I ended up actually just kind of remapping. Most of it was regarding the actual use of like weapons and such. Like zooming in, I changed the default button for that, and they have the sprint, which is kind of like move at sort of normal speeds for Call of Duty, and so I changed that.
This is the machine gun range. To use a fixed machine gun, stand in front of it and press the action key. Press the fire key to fire the machine gun. Notice that you don't have a targeting reticule. Use the tracers to walk your shots onto the target. Practice shooting at the targets downrange.
I love how, like, it took her until halfway to say, this is how you shoot. I've been shooting for 5 seconds. Oh, that's right. You only do one here. Wow, that was quick. But yeah, so this is, I mean, it's just a tutorial. It's like literally, there's barely anything to this area.
This is the demolitions range. Here you'll learn how to place a claymore. Use the fire key to place the claymore in the center of the blast pit. Aim it toward the target dummies. It will face in the same direction you're facing when you place it. When the claymore is ready, move to the safety of the blast bunker for detonation.
So, let's see.
Press the fire key again to detonate the claymore.
Really?
The trigger works at any range. Demolitions charges don't have triggers. They're set to go off on timers well after you're clear of the mission area. If a mission requires a demolitions charge to complete an objective, you'll be told about it in the briefing.
Dang it, that lasted too short. I was going to say, cool guys, don't look at explosions. Yeah.
The route to the next training range is through this darkened hallway. Switch on your night vision goggles with the night vision key. Night vision is essential in low light situations, but you'll see better in full illumination with it switched off. When you leave the darkened area, press the night vision key again to switch it off.
Okay.
This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use. The other soldiers in your platoon are in the courtyard below. Press the command key to call up the command interface. The interface will only stay up as long as you hold down the key.
We're gone.
So in this case,
Your platoon is organized into 3 fire teams. You're in Fire Team Alpha. You can tell a fire team where to move by selecting it in the command interface and placing waypoints on the map. Use the left mouse button to add a waypoint and the right mouse button to remove it. Practice giving movement orders to Fire Team Bravo and Fire Team Charlie. If you hold the mouse button down while adding a waypoint, you'll see a firing arc. Moving the mouse changes the direction of the firing arc. You can use this to tell a fire team to direct their shots in a particular direction. It's good for snipers or for laying down cover fire.
so yeah, in this case, like you see here, I just bring it up and it doesn't just disappear immediately, and I'm actually not holding the button. The reason is there's actually a different, like there's a toggle button so that you can just have it leave or stay up, which is much better than this, because then you have to like just do that. I mean, this is okay if you want to like really quickly check and see, all right, well, where are my guys? Okay, there they are, and then just kind of continue on. But this is definitely the one that you're going to want to use for the most part. And I've only really played the first level so far, but it's actually not that tedious to use, and it does help you to kind of keep stealthy, and that's one of the big points that I tried to do, or that I try to use when I'm playing the game, at least right now, is to use stealth. So that's just my quick 2 cents.
Range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface. This concludes your This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface to issue orders to the other soldiers of your platoon. Press escape at any time to exit training.
Where was the this is the end? I want the this is the end again.
This concludes your Ghost Recon basic training. Press escape at any time to exit training.
And celebration in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Rockstar. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Escape. All right, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for bearing with me through this very torturous episode and training and stuff. Next time we'll be getting into the actual meat of the game, which would be, the first level. So yeah, I will see you then. See you. Bye. Oh no, wait. Adios. Duh. Adios.